North America has the largest and safest highway transportation system in the world, with more freeways, more traffic lights, more cars, more drivers, and more everything than anywhere else in the world. Highways stretch from coast to coast and into the smallest of towns. Highways have been engineered to move traffic efficiently yet safely. With control devices where highways cross or join, we may not enjoy stopping for red lights, but without them, no one would get anywhere. All kinds of vehicles are operating on U.S. highways. They operate at different speeds and take up different amounts of space, particularly to turn. These differences make for a complex driving environment. To survive it, we must know what other vehicles may do. And we need to be aware of our own vehicle's limitations and how to handle them. Fortunately, vehicles are getting safer and safer. They are constructed to protect against crashes, from the front and from the side. They also protect against crashes inside the vehicle. Here's the third element of the highway transportation system. Unfortunately, it's not exactly the safest element. More than 95% of all crashes result from driver error. Of course, all drivers are different. They vary tremendously in terms of skill, knowledge, judgment, and driving habits. As a result, some are very safe. Some are everything but. Many of the everything but are new drivers, newly licensed 16-year-olds. How do they compare with the average driver? For every mile they drive, they are 10 times more likely than an adult driver to have a crash. Even compared to 18-year-olds, they are 3 times as likely to end up in a crash. What's wrong with new drivers? Most of their crashes are caused by mistakes. Simple rookie mistakes. Like taking a curve a little too fast and spinning out. Or being distracted and not noticing that traffic has stopped. Or not recognizing a pedestrian about to step into the street. Experienced drivers have learned to avoid these mistakes. They learned mostly by making them. 1 or 2 close calls and it's, wow, I'll never let that happen again. Those are the lessons of experience. The lessons of experience are powerful, but they can be painful as well. That's where driver education comes in. The course will acquaint you with the challenges of driving, but in ways that are safe and painless. One way is through video. It can bring driving situations right into the classroom. It isn't exactly like the real thing, but as far as helping you learn the lessons of experience, it can come pretty close. And there will be exercises where you will have a chance to react to what you see. When you do go out on the road with an instructor or your parent, you'll have opportunities to apply the lessons of video experience in real traffic. No course can completely substitute for actual experience, but instruction and practice will help to prepare you for dangers of the highway in a way that's a lot less dangerous than it would be otherwise. How dangerous is otherwise? Well, statistics show that about 2 in 10 new drivers will have a crash in their first year of driving. 1 out of 10 will get a ticket. Fortunately, most will survive the crash or the ticket, but their insurance rates will go up. Generally, they will about double. And many will have their license suspended, sometimes until age 18. Keeping the car on the road turning corners, and handling curves. That's the easiest part. A few hours of instruction and a few weeks of practice, and you should be good enough to make the car go where you want. Doing it while keeping an eye out for signs and traffic signals is something else. Traffic. That's where it gets difficult. Trouble can come from anywhere. Down the road, near the road, to the side, and behind. Experienced drivers learn where to look when, and so will you, both through video and by driving.